Hello gentlemen, welcome back to the Schalke program. In the previous episode, we got over Barcelona, but we made it hard for ourselves, winning on 5-4 on penalties with Joe Bellingham winning at the end. Speaking of Joe Bellingham, though, we kick off this episode against this team that is out of real life, but in Dortmund here. Of course, this was going to be played on the full 90 here. Has to get the result here, as this is a team that is always in the top three. A very big team in the Bundesliga, one of the biggest teams in the Bundesliga. On the overall, we can kick it off with a W here today. A lot of players are being decent form as well, like the rate of Dragovic at the back. He is looking fantastic. Dragovic, they kind of like the third choice captain now. Sometimes when it comes to highlight games, he sometimes slips into the captaincy band there. Van Bruggen, unbelievable. And of course, the main man in the last episode, Costa, there is really stepping up against Barcelona. Can they do it here today, though? But on the full 90, I'm going to quickly change the kits to the yellow kit just to make it a little bit more realistic. Massive game here. Huge game. Actually, I think that's maybe their third kit, but we'll go for it. It's a yellow kit regardless. But let's see if we can kick off this episode with a dub at the Venice Arena. So here we have the Borussia Dortmund versus Schalke. A decent team, Borussia Dortmund. Sometimes we beat them, sometimes they beat us. But to be fair, recently we have been getting the victory of them, which is very nice. But of course, they have got my arch nemesis in Darwin Núñez. He's actually now joined in the Saudis at Al Hilal, I believe, from Liverpool. And you're again another player who's been in good form. A good challenge there. Still looking to see who we got next in the Champions League. Might be able to find out in this episode. It's depending if we do play one or not during the games. Jeremy Frimpong here. From Leverkusen to Dortmund, it seems. Of course, at Liverpool in real life did kick off his goal scoring rally tally really there for Liverpool in the Community Shield, where they did lose to Crystal Palace on pennies, but did score quite a cool goal. And if people don't know, he actually scored in the 20th plus 22nd minute as well, which is obviously, of course, the numbers of Diego Jota. So very strange that happened, but maybe it was a sign. It was meant to be, but very nice indeed, gotta say. Chavez there cutting, twisting and turning into Darwin Núñez on the quick turn there. We saw that with Apine in the last episode doing a similar move. He was able to defend it now today. Can't hit, trying to strive off. Costa is making a run. Good force out wide to Quenda. Get the return pass. It's a good ball to the box there. Oh, and he's got to finish it. He's got to finish it. Has to finish it there. Bottom left corner would have been ideal. That's why we would have been in front. But the way did not fall for us. Barco, the Argentine, twisting and turning on this wing here. Number 2. Should be 1-0 though. Dragovic, as always, carries the defensive line. And a good ball to Quenda as well. Quick one inside. On the return pass, down 2 here with a strike on the winger. Quenda with a shot here. Oh, didn't need a foul to do a. He hasn't really been involved at all this game. Dortmund should be losing right now. And Schalke should be taking the lead, but it hasn't really fell for us. Who hasn't scored in a while. Oh yeah, tiki-taka play this. Well done. Oh, and do a bit of a slow reaction time there for turning. It's got to be ours there. Can Dragovic get for it again? He does. Incredible centre back. I must say, back. Jeremy Frimpong does well. Try to cancel out, but him and Jeremy Frimpong and Darwin Núñez do really well. And Jeremy Frimpong running through here. Frimpong outside the box. No, we could potentially get something going here. That's it. A little bit of play this. Come. Just run down this channel here. Keeps going here. He's got out wide. Little ball into the box. Might actually make a way with it. Oh, didn't want to head it down, but it didn't actually fall to a blue coloured shirt. Approaching half time, they're goalless, but I don't know how to be fair. I mean, Schalke should probably be winning this game. We haven't took our chances. Julian Blanc. Really just getting this in. No Hume today, who's been in good form. And it will be a free kick there. Indeed, it's probably been the last chance of the game. Let's see what they could do from here. Lays them off there. Chavez with a shot, and it goes right down the throat of Van Bruggen, who catched it pretty comfort to go into half-time. A goalless at the break here. I mean, at the moment, quite disappointed in the attack, to be fair, I must say. I feel like we definitely should have scored. Costellet had an easy chance, but the man of his calibre should definitely be putting it away. We've seen it before with higher chances, but still goalless at the break. Or our chance has not been taken. So with the Champions League around the corner, we're going to rest Costellet because he hasn't been in good form this episode. Well, I suppose so far it would be this episode, but this game I was trying to refer there. So obviously, of course, Digby comes on, and Hume comes in for Reed. So I want to keep retaining these because they've been fantastic. We saw the ball from Hume in the last episode. In really good form, I must say. Thuram. To ball open up there to Digby, and Digby could lay off Quenda there. Quenda with its first time shot for the top right, but got there. Or Ramage. Should be ours, whatever Euro. Sits down Darwin Nunes. Well done, Joe. No Javert pass there, but it's actually worked out beautifully. Digby has found a gap, but it's delayed very slowly from Quenda. Attack hasn't been that good today so far. Hume, again, great form as I said. Round down this wing now. Find the ball into the box to Digby. Doesn't get it. Can those though. Oh, that's unlucky. Then we don't play this. Jadon Sancho. Great play, gotta say. There's the goal from there to Digby. And can Digby get the goal here? It's a hard angle. For the former Chelsea man, Pitts Schalke 1-0 up, number 26. Good ball, finally it opens up. He was getting pushed out wide, but he was able to still get the shot off. And in the top right hand corner, an incredible finish there. He got pulled out wide, but still falling down to the floor. He was able to get the shot off. And I think we're going to do that in kick-off for Dewey. A good finish from Digby. So 1-0 against Borussia Dortmund. Come on. Barkaway, I'll definitely take a 1-0. 3 points. However it happens, we will take it. Jadon Sancho, good ball over the top for Darwin Nunes. Ideally, Dortmund nearly win this game, but what a return pass that is for Darwin Nunes, but he hits the woodwork. What an actual ball that was, didn't it? See, that tour just happened so fast. Thuram to Joe. Just laying it off there. Lovely little play from Schalke. Barco has committed as well. Into Kun. Digby wants to return into him, but maybe should have waited a little. The goalkeeper was doing really poorly. Don't know what he's doing now. 75th minute now. Like I said, Dortmund ideally need to get the win here to drop us points. But I must admit, to be fair, the man of the match today, I'm going to actually give it to Job in the middle. He's been incredible just holding the ball up. Really getting this ball forward. All going to give it to attacker. As much as I think it's been a good ball out wide there, though, and Digby with a chance at it. Oh, and I wanted it on the first time, the power shot. It felt lovely for a little bounce. Not going to go in, though. Chavez. Oh, Julian Brandt there, though. Julian Brandt could do something here. Oh, drag goes again. He's been incredible. Such a good defender. Our best pass there. I thought I was going to go for a slide challenge, but Hugh. And he'll play out wide. Delayed pass. Quentin's had a bit of a poor game there. Delayed pass. I must say. Jadon Sancho. Plays it back to Schmidt. Sabitzer. Sabitzer goes out wide. Thuram trying to just hold him off it. Ryanson. Gonna bring him down there. Just stop the play, I feel like. This will be the last chance. So that hopefully that yellow card, one bites in the ass, should hopefully get this ball out and secure the 1-0 win here. Thuram, same player, does well. We're going to clear our lines, and that should be it. It will be only the one goal in this Dortmund versus Schalke clash. I feel like we definitely deserved it here. They did really have a clear-cut chance, so we had a couple more. We just didn't take our chances. But Digby, the substitution striker, another masterclass by myself with the substitutions. Maybe not on the pitch in terms of gameplay, but in terms of substitutions, it worked out for the best with Digby, as Kosoves couldn't really turn up today, the captain. But the regen, Didier Drogba, number 26, coming back from Chelsea. Quite funny that, as I call him the regen, Drogba, and he was at Chelsea. And it was meant to be, but a 1-0 win to kick off this episode against Borussia Dortmund. So into our next game now, and it's against FC Cologne. I'm going to play this on the highlights, gentlemen, just to do the fact they are actually up there in the table. And I want to secure us probably this shield or title, as you want to say, in the Bundesliga. But we are going to rotate the team now, because they're about like, I don't know, 8th or 9th in the table. I feel like we could potentially do something here. St. Max was going to come over with Dewey. I feel like I haven't seen him in a while, and I think Eagle is going to get a start over probably Dravgovic just to rest him a little bit. Hansen's going to come in as well for Thuram, and I feel like we're going to do Flecken in as well for the rotation of Van Bruggen here. Still going with the main attack read, but obviously with St. Maximin coming in. But the rest of it is a lot different, especially more in that midfield and defensive era right there. But at the defensive arena, can we go back-to-back at home there? But this time against FC Cologne on the highlights. So here we have it in Schalke versus FC Cologne. Let's see how we play out this one here then. So we've got a corner kick in the 4th minute here, FC Cologne. Looking to try and do a bit of a miracle here against Schalke. All gets whipped up there. Can we get for it? Any Euro who hasn't really scored. Eagle there. Can he get the goal? Trying to get the power shot. Probably the best option for a defender. Would have been a debut goal there, I feel like, for Eagle. A player we haven't seen much of. Looking over something different at defensive line. A bit of a physical player. There we go there. Reed, well done. Still alive though. It's a good shot and just drag it wide. Bit of a pot shot there, but didn't prevail. Deja vu on the 27th minute here now against FC Cologne. Looking for a potential another goal here. Very high cross there. Lenny Rose there. It's the same again. Costaleas gives it into Cologne. It's ricocheting. Again, we're trying to go for that power shot. If there's one thing I'd like to see in the E26, these power shots coming off a little bit quicker. Seem very slow, but I suppose that they would be quite OP if that was the case. They'll head down that. And then a little ball into Costaleas. Can he redeem himself? And he does, but only just off the woodwork on the finish. But a good finish right there. And a bit of a unique celebration there, but we take the lead. Our striker coming back to his own ways. A free kick in the 59th minute. Interesting. I mean, I've seen a player red boost all the way at that. Might go try and hit him. Just a weird, I think, goal there, unfortunately. I was hoping it would, but we need a bit more power for him to lock on for it. 64th minute now, cunt. Of a potential ball here. Right down the throat would be ideal, and it is going to go down the throat. Oh, what an assist that will be. And it's going to go in, and there it is. The same accident. What a pass from Costaleas. St. Maximin on fire. Number 13. Good finish indeed. 2-0. 77th minute now. And they've actually got a free kick. Kind of similar to what we had on the opposite side here. 1 goal in 2 games though for St. Maximin. Doing a shift. Obviously did well in the Champions League as well. Flecking, good catch there. Ideally a clean sheet for the rotation goalkeeper would be ideal. Let's see what we do from this one. Martel. Imala. Actually, I'll play this. Oh, can we keep it in? Now we can. I think that's probably going to wrap up the game, and it will do. A nice, comfortable 2-0 win there with Costaleas back on his form with a goal and an assist. A beautiful assist as well. And St. Maximin, a guy who hasn't really had many appearances in the Bundesliga so far for us. We're only playing 2 games. Does get a goal here. So perhaps maybe future highlight games we get more involved. He had a very good game. Defence was decent. Flecking, although we didn't see any more highlights of his saves, but I think she's a clean sheet. Very good indeed. I will take that. Especially with some Champions League games now. We want to rotate the team a little bit so we can rest them for the big games in the Champions League. That just proved it there against FC Cologne. So into our next game now, and against VSV Wolfsburg, who looks like a little bit better team in the previous seasons. Hence why I'm going to play this in a highlight game, because they was very far down the table. But because they're in the 10th this season, maybe they got something to battle on. My shock is here. But Dragovic has got the upgraded right there. Of course, he probably needs maybe a little bit more better on that pace, I would say. So I'm going to go... But saying that, I'm not sure what to do on him then. But I want to go for the 8 weeks one, really, because I thought it's going to grow him up even higher overall. So we're going to go for the holding midfielder to get that long passing up and defensive west and interception and stand tackling up. It's one of the shorter weeks as well. Is anyone else looking for an upgrade as well, or is that it? We have got a message from Big Boo right here. I was just you left me on now, boss. I know you're in charge, but I feel ready to play. I'll tell you what, because he said that, we're going to play him against VfL Wolfsburg there. We're just trying to rotate the team out, like I said, and I feel like that is probably going to be a thing to do right here. And Kugel's going to come in for Kun. I feel like this game, Hansen and Bernal's going to come in for Thuram here. Bullet's going to come in for, I'd say, Euro. And I think that will probably be it. I'll tell you what we'll do as well. I would get Anthony as well, because I don't really use him as much as well. So he's going to come in for Quenda. Very weak side indeed, but can they do it? And Kuku is the captain, which I don't really want him to be the captain. James Quenda, I'm going to give it to Ram. Actually, no, I'm going to give it to Dragovic. I was very close to the Van Bruggen and do know sometimes give it to him. But Dragovic just reproved himself recently. But can we make it 3-3 in the Volkswagen Arena here? We're a weaker team here, sorry. Let's do it. So here we are then, green versus blue. Let's say they get on there. Like I said, Wolfsburg have got a decent team. I remember we played them a couple of weeks back that I'm surprised they wasn't higher up in the table. They've actually got not a bad team. They've got a nice chance here. with Nkuku. They try and go for the Trevea one instead here. And try and swing this in. Maybe should generate a little bit more power there. Nkuku. Nkuku didn't make an effort. I mean, it wasn't the best shot in the world, but it's not too bad. And let's say we've got a potential chance here on this wing. And it is Dewey. Good touchdown there. Receive from injury, but can he get the result here? Oh, it's not the best shot. Good save from the keeper. VFL Wolfsburg on the solo run now. Let's see what we do for this one. Kamienski. But it could get it. The Reed does. And he draws it out. Well done. Very well done. A corner kick here with Nkuku. I feel like the favoured one to probably take this. Our best set piece taker in the team. Stat-wise, anyway. Orvy's in the box on that near post again. Dragovic is there, but it falls down, and there it is. And Bernal, who rarely scores for the team, but when he has scored, they're normally bangers. Picks up a goal here by the ricochet of Dragocic's header, which he will pick up the assist for as well. Free kick for Schalke. A bit more of a better range here for Nkuku. Can he redeem himself for that chance? A lot more power this time. Nkuku. This is a good save from... Is that Dean Henderson? I mean, that was a great sign, but let's see he knocks in foul on that post. Good save, though. Long cross for VFL Wolfsburg there. They have got that one-on-one opportunity with Bologun, I believe. Can they go here? It's a good save from Van Bruggen. Well done. And it's a penalty. It is a penalty. Can we convert here with number 26 again, who's been tremendous this episode? Can he convert today? And he doesn't. Dean Henderson, the hero again. Dean Henderson is absolutely on fire. I've got to go to him. On over the ball there. Paredes gets past me. Dragovic does well. Oh, and it does fail. Paredes again. Are they going to... Yeah, they are still... No, it is going to go down as a loose ball. That's a bit unfortunate for them there. But they do get a penalty. VFL Wolfsburg. And Bologun here. I've got a funny thing. It's going to go down the middle. We're going to stay in the middle. When we don't, we get it wrong. And Bologun gets the goal. We do get a chance here. Nkuku. Right, wide there. Oh, we cannot get enough. And I think we are going to drop points here against VFL Wolfsburg, which is okay. We can expect the odd draw or loss now and then. We're very far in points in the table, to be fair. But I've got to say, the hero of this game has got to be Dean Henderson, with a penalty save as well, and a couple more decent saves from him. Yes, he conceded, but if it wasn't for him, and we've seen it in real life in the Community Shield, he's an incredible goalkeeper for Crystal Palace. But he has stepped up. The highlight of this episode, I feel like, there with Dean Henderson for Wolfsburg, keeping a minute and securing a point for his team. 1-1. We continue on. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we're going to probably wrap up this episode after this Inter Milan game. Yes, quarterfinals, hence why I'm going to wrap this up after this video. And of course, it's going to be another highlight here. Inter versus Schalke. A huge game. Tough fixture. Very tough fixture, but we are away here. Of course, the main team is going to come out to play here. It's got to, in my opinion. And I feel like we're not going to do anything in terms of reserves. We're only going to get Igor in for Bullet. See, it was a bit shaky in that last game, but other than that, it is going to stay the same. Can we at least get a 1-0 win here? That's what I would like to see. Maybe even a draw. Let's see how it plays out in the first leg of the quarterfinals against Inter. So here we have then a huge game plays out. Let's see how we get on. Ideally, a point would be ideal here. Lower Barda, AK Inter, due to them losing the right, has got the chance here with Gonzalo Ramos. Valeri Euro does well. Well done. Counts out straight away. Can't hit. With a chance for his own. And then McCann. Go for a ball over the top there. With Dewey could touch it. Good touchdown there. Oh, we did win it back, but cancelled out, unfortunately. Inter with another chance here, which I think is Chouameni. What a sign that is for Inter. On his side. Zelinski, but he's found a gap, and Gonzalo Ramos and is in. Inter start off well. It's 1-0 to the home side. Free kick outside the box, 49th minute here now. Ideally, we need a better free kick taker here. Or we have got Nkuku on the pitch. I didn't realise that. Nkuku could make something magical happen here. Can Nkuku be the hero? Nkuku goes up, is in! Nkuku does well. It was looping over and someone couldn't get to it, and Nkuku, number 21, that's what we brought him in. A versatile cam. Gets the goal. 1-1. I'll definitely take a 1-1 to take it back at home in the next episode. Quenda here on this side, but we actually are going to put Nkuku on that. Going to go a bit wider this time, but a lot more power. It's going to that back post to number 2 there. Across to this. Can he keep it in? He can. It's there again. Number 2's there. We couldn't get it. I think that was Gills, maybe? Still alive. No, it isn't. In the zone. 81st minute for Schalke. Crossing opportunity with Thuram there. Trying to get a run there. Dewey is going to get the run. Dewey cuts inside somebody from Dewey, but falls down. He should have got the finesse off earlier. That's a bit frustrating, and Inter has now got an attack now in the 86th minute. Why didn't he not get that shot off earlier? Played it way early on that shot. Well, that's a good foul. I think he would have maybe shot then, scored. But can we defend it though? That's the question. Risky from Dragovic. Play on the line for myself. DeMarco here, steps up DeMarco, and Dragovic redeemed himself. And I believe the first leg of the quarterfinals is going to end 1-1, which in my opinion is a good result for us. Both teams could have won it at the end there, but it is what it is. We had the delayed shot with Dewey, and they had the free kick at the end. But Dragovic, with the pull-down shirt, probably should have got sent off for that, but we got away with it. Does get it off the line from the free kick. Someone could not keep out Nkuku's free kick, but I'll take that to wrap up this episode. A 1-0 in the quarterfinals against Inter. We take the next leg at home now. Hopefully we can walk away with a win. Got a black screen, but the game's the game. It's back. But yeah, it's not a bad result for us. 1-1. Continue on. So that is going to wrap up this video here. Decent episode from us though. I mean, 2 wins, 2 draws. I mean, we'll take that, to be honest with you. It is what it is. I mean, ideally the main one for this episode was also the Inter and the Borussia Dortmund game. But like I said, in the next episode though, we have got Hamburg. Then it all comes down to if we're going to make it into the semi-finals against Inter at home, Werder Bremen and Freiburg. But we are very close to the end of the season. And as you can see there, the last game of the season is actually against Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga. So that might even determine if we're going to win it or not. But if we stay as we are, if we win another 3 or 4 games, it's guaranteed we're going to win the Bundesliga. But we will take it right there. 5 million in the bank. But if it stays like this and we keep the form we're doing in the Champions League, we wouldn't even have to touch that in Season 5 as the challenge will be completed. But if you did like this video, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.